Welcome aboard. In this video I go from a succession of failures, as you saw in the last video, to 3 successes in my lost foam casting, and I turn the casting into the beginnings of the bearings. First I have to remake some patterns. I've reused the templates. The templates are made just from printing off from the printer, 1-to-1. Wow, that was a rush day. I only made the pattern today and put on one thin coat of slurry, which I dried with a hairdryer. But if it was going to work today, it was going to work any day. And I want to thank Kelly Cofield for coming up on the last video in the comments and making some great tips and reminding me of what this is all about. No vents. It's supposed to vent into the sand. And the thin coating slows it down a bit. That's what Kelly explained. And a good head. I increased the sprue length again to 6 inches, 150 millimeters. And from the kitchen I found a big taller can, and to get a better head so I could pour faster, and so it was forcing the gases through the sand. No big fireballs. I could see what was going on. From that point of view, it looked really good. The one thing I did do, which Kelly didn't suggest doing, and inside the can, which was just above, well, pretty much on the foam to start with, although I pulled it up as I tamped it, I tamped some green sand in there right up to the top. So we're going to find out, has that been a good thing or a bad thing? I'm pretty sure you're pretty keen to have a look. I sure am. Probably could have made up a little bit more aluminium, but by the time I was taking the slag off, it got a bit lower than I expected. And it's been a day where the rain's been coming and going, and I've had to work around that. At first I wasn't even going to do it. I thought it was a bit rash to do it today. We'll see. Let's have a look. I'm not saying anything yet. I think I can now. I think I can say we've had a win, and what a nice surface. Look at the green sand there. Look at that green sand hanging in there. I still can't quite believe it yet. I'm still looking. Oh yeah. I so could have gone down the wrong path today. We've done it. Well guys, from the chaos around here, we've had a win. From a big block of foam this morning, we now have this. My patterns worked really well. These sheave sides came out really good. The sprue didn't collapse. I reduced the size of it from 35 millimeters to 30 millimeters. That seems to have been worked out to be a good size. The can worked really good. I don't know if I can recover it though. The casting looks perfect. So I won't really know how well this has gone, guys, until I machine it. I'll do tomorrow. I'll start some machining. There it is, guys. Am I tempted to do another casting tomorrow? I've got a friend coming around, my Ducati friend, Dave.
Should we give it another 15 minutes though?
Oh, well, I think we've waited long enough. It's just like a tooth extraction.
Ooh! Are you ready for this?
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh.
What a beauty.
My. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, did it drop? Oh, it's lost it. Lost the other side, eh? We lost that.
Oh. What happened there, Dave?
While I think about what went wrong with Dave's paw, I start my third paw to replace the other bearing. Well, that was the third paw using Calico Field's method of, he advised me, as you'll see in the comments, of using a longer sprue. I used 6 inches or 150 millimeters and a bigger can, no vents at all. Just relying on the gases being forced into the sand, and it really works. I've had 2 successful paws in a row. I did one a couple of days ago. I did one for a friend with this Ducati, and it went really well, even though it was a plate that was only 6 millimeters thick. I knocked off a tab on the bottom, I think, doing a bit of tamping. I haven't got a good way of vibrating my sand down. But thanks once again, Kelly, for coming forward with the best advice, and it's been really working for me, and I really appreciate it. I'm about to find out how the third paw went.
I'll hold back my excitement till I have a good look. Oh wow, it looks perfect. The sprue is fine. The casting looks beautiful.
Well, there you go, guys. That's exactly how the foam looked. I only started making it this morning, and I put on a thin coat of drywall slurry, plaster of Paris slurry. Just painted on one coat, thin coat, left it to dry, and aided by a bit by a hair blow dryer. And there it is. I can't find any fault with it. We'll see when we machine it if there's any porosity, but it's looking really good. The method really works. This is my third casting in a row that's been a success. Once again, I really appreciate your support and all the comments you've made, all the suggestions and all the encouragement. And once again, thank you, Calico Field, for taking the time from your amazing channel on casting, Lost Foam Casting, check his channel out, guys, and I certainly did the right thing to follow his advice, pretty much to the letter. Yes, there's that little pocket there and that little pocket there. Am I concerned about it? No, I don't think they're structural. I'm not going to worry about it. They can be filled with a little bit of epoxy, but I would like to know how I get less of it. I'm going to machine up these acetyl roller material, which is 6mm, 1/4 of an inch. All these rollers just for one of the bearings. 56, I think it is. Okay guys, this is the first time I'm putting it together. I've just made it size for size. Could be slightly tight. Oh, I've got to double up on the bottom. What a pain. It's looking tight. But even though it's a bit hard to get the rollers in because it's tight, it turns so nicely. Alright, let's bore it out. It's a lot of setting up just to get 1/10 of a millimetre out of the bore. I've only managed to get the face right so far. I hope this is right. I've taken out a generous 0.1 of a millimetre. Second try. I think they're all in. I seem to have some extras. I don't know what's happening there. Oh wow. They were captive before. This was a wider flange here. I just decided it'd be a hell of a lot easier for machining, and the longer the rollers the better really. Although it did make me think this is probably the minimum thickness you'll want here for this side, but it's all under compression. The mast forces mainly that way or that way up against this face here, and so it's just compressive forces mostly. Only other forces really when the masts are going up and down the tabernacle, there's a bit of a racking force, but even then I can't see it being a problem, but you never know. Oh, that turns so easily. I reckon that's going to turn so well under load, and that's what it's all about, being able to roll the sail out easily and furl it easily. The beauty of it is they seem to self-align. They don't seem to skew sideways. Next phase, going to have to cast these rings that go on here. One's a clamping ring, and there's a ring here that doesn't have a split in it, that's got a groove in it that takes the load. The same on the other side. I will have to keep some kind of anti-corrosive in there though, of course. Well guys, this was supposed to be my last week on the rig, and I'll probably will make it the last week on the rig, except I'll for the rest of the week I'll make a pattern for these end thrust races here and the clamps that'll go either side of them, and then I'll cast them and machine them, and so you'll see the result of that next week. But it's been quite a week. It's been a lot of casting, a lot of successful casting, I'm very happy to say, as you will have seen in the video. Thanks for all your comments and suggestions once again. Thanks once again, Kelly Cofield. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It helps. I'll see you next week.